This is Deborah Atkinson, and you're listening to the Voice for Fitness Professionals podcast, where I share programming, marketing, and promotion strategies that are easy, enjoyable, even fun, so you can create a business and a life you love. This episode is all about getting you excited, first of all, about a juicy series coming up. This is a roundup of 7 influential fitness professionals. I'm introducing the Career Planning Optimization, and that is a mouthful. I won't say it again. CPO sounds good to me. Series, and I'm hosting influential fitness professionals about business, all of whom are master trainers or fitness owners or industry leaders in some way, who each enjoyed longevity of a successful and profitable business career. They are certification creators, podcast hosts, education specialists, and more, who are sharing their experience, expertise, and insights to give you takeaways that you can use right now to plan a better future. These are movers and shakers in fitness who've taken time out of their lives to be here to inspire, educate, and motivate your bright future. I asked every one of my guests in this series the same question. Here's what they had to say, starting with Dan Ritchie. What he wished he'd known about personal training.
Hey, I wish I had known that the key to really successfully being a personal trainer is all about marketing. In fact, once I learned that email marketing was the number one way to reach people consistently and get new clients, I really changed a lot of my strategies. And I realized that it became a lot more about writing compelling stories, sharing compelling stories, getting my clients to share testimonials, and just great copywriting to get people to be willing to come in and try training. The reality is it doesn't matter that I have a PhD. If people won't come in and try training with me, it doesn't matter how great a trainer I am. And so copywriting, writing stories, telling stories, sharing stories, and of course, building an email list became the most crucial thing for both my business in person, my live studio, and online, and training people all around the world. So writing good stories, sharing good stories really has been a huge, huge secret of mine.
In my interview with Dan, we talk about how to overcome that fear of people unsubscribing from your list or sending too often, how to increase deliverability rates, and how often Dan actually emails. He'll give us the inside scoop. Next, I interview my good Canadian friend, trainer, and online fitness expert, Dave Smith.
Hey, Deborah, Dave here. Your question was, what do I wish I'd known before I got into the fitness industry? And there are many things, but one of the things I wish I'd known was that it's not my job, nor do I need to reach the world. And I know a popular message is that people, particularly online fitness professionals, want to help more clients. And I used to think that I needed to literally reach the world in order to make a lot of money, in order to be successful, in order to have some sort of impact. And a number of years ago, I read a very impactful article called 1,000 True Fans. And the author debunks that idea and basically breaks it down something like this. It says, for someone who is providing a personal service, such as a personal trainer, think about if you just had 1,000 people who you had connected with on some intimate level, some personal level, to the point where they felt like they truly knew you intimately on a personal level, like I said. Once you've established that know, like, and trust with those 1,000 people, if they are your true fans, then whenever you come out with a new product or a new way for them to invest in you, they're going to say yes. Now, just imagine again that those 1,000 true fans had an opportunity once a year to spend only $100 with you. And so as a fitness professional, you can think about how that's such a tiny investment. You know, if you're doing face-to-face sessions, that's like one session a year. If you're selling products, that might be buying one product per year. 1,000 fans spending $100 per year equals a six-figure business. And in social media right now, you see all the time these ads that talk about building these six-figure businesses. And I think that's many trainers' goals. I know it used to be mine. I always thought if I earned six figures, I had really made it. And the misconception is that in order to get there, I need to, like I said, reach the world. No, I wish someone had told me, instead of trying to reach the entire world, your job is to connect with a small number of people on an intimate level, help them to understand that you're genuine and connect with you on a personal level, and make it very reassuring to them that you have their best interests in mind. Once you have those 1,000 true fans, it's very easy to have a very successful business. Hopefully that's helpful, Deborah. If you have any other questions, you know where to find me.
And of course, I did find Dave. And in my interview with Dave, we talked about how to get clients, how to get more clients, how many clients it really takes to make a living, making a difference. We also talk about how to know what to create if you're looking to create a program face-to-face or online, and how to wisely batch, test, and offer until it clicks. You do not want to miss that one. There's so many takeaways from my talk with Dave. And then I get to speak with another Canadian fitness professional you may recognize, Shauna Kaminsky, who had this to say about what she wished she knew.
Hey, this is Shauna Kaminsky, and if I was starting my personal training business all over again, the thing I would do sooner is I would get a mentor. There's no reason you should be reinventing the wheel. You should find someone that has been there, done that, is doing that, has demonstrated success, and is working with the kind of clients that you would like to work with. And I would tap into their knowledge. I would come to that mentor with a giving hand, and I would find out how I could help them and see if I could work with them, hire them, do anything that I could do to pick their brain. Because like I said, there is no reason to reinvent the wheel. All the best to you in your fitness business journey.
Shauna shared a 4-step process for identifying the right coach for the problems you've got, or simply the kind of success and growth that you want to accelerate. The role of a coach is just that, to get you faster results than you would yourself, and to help prevent speed bumps or errors because they've already made them. The right coach lets you earn from their mistakes. Don't miss that episode with Shauna. Next up, I interview somebody who is not a trainer, but who comes from the other side of the business, who has been an owner and operating general manager, which means in every facility he owns every day for the large part of the last 40 years. And this is what he had to say about what he wished he'd known about personal training.
I did not understand that I was going to be responsible for getting 95% of all my trainers' clients. I did not know that they could not market themselves or advertise for themselves and recruit their own clients.
During my interview with owner and fitness management expert Tom Durkin, we talked about the 4 traits that make a personal trainer an attractive hire when he's interviewing. The 3 job skills that make a trainer successful. What you can expect as far as commission, salary, benefits in the future of personal training. And he shared 2 books that he recommends for personal trainers or small business owners who want greater success. Next up, I talk with Lisa Dougherty, founder of the MedFit Network, that is an online registry of fitness and allied healthcare professionals who have education and provide services for those with chronic disease, health issues, and medical conditions. And Lisa had this to say in response to the question.
Hi, Deborah. This is Lisa Dougherty with MedFit Network and MedFit Education Foundation. As far as what I wish I would have known when I started personal training would be, I wish I would have known about the tsunami of baby boomers coming in the next 10 years. and the education that would have been required of me in order to best position and market myself with them. I look forward to hearing back from you and sharing my story with you.
Lisa and I talked about her baby, the MedFit Network, and her passionate reasons for initiating it. 3 ways she recommends trainers leverage medical fitness expertise. And Lisa also recommended one of her favorite books. We talk about how to join the MedFit Network, be a sponsor at their events, or access educational webinars. Most of all, we talk about the tremendous opportunity that lies in the baby boomers and beyond community of older adults who aren't willing to settle and who are looking for you. And next, I interviewed Barry Ennis, who said this.
Hi, Deborah. It's Barry Ennis here, just responding to your question, what I wish I knew before getting into the fitness business. And that's a great question. And I think my answer is, I wish I knew how many different avenues are available in the fitness business, how many different niches there are out there. When I was first getting started, I was under the impression that if you want to be in the fitness business, it means you're going to be a personal trainer or you're going to be a group fitness instructor. Maybe you open your own studio, and that's just about it. But as I've progressed in the industry, I've realized how many different and unique opportunities there are out there, from creating online content to creating courses or workshops, being a master instructor, meaning you train other trainers, being a fitness consultant, maybe you help other studio owners open. Maybe you are a speaker at conferences, or you're a headhunter and try to find professionals to match up with an organization. There's just maybe design apparel. I could go on and on. There are so many different niches and avenues out there that you can really take what you're most passionate about and turn it into any sort of business for yourself. And I think that's even more so the case nowadays with the internet and what's possible for us out there online. So I wish that was something that I was just more aware of when I was first starting out. I think I would have perhaps honed in on my niche and my passion a little bit faster and not been afraid to take those steps towards it. That being said, I'm so happy with how my career's progressed and happy where I am now. But I think that would have been something really good to know just starting out.
Barry and I discussed all the different options and niches in the fitness industry, how to begin exploring those options, and Barry's predictions about future career options and what actually is going to be possible. It was so interesting to talk to Barry about his own very unique career path and what he's doing now, what he did to get there, and how you can take many of the pieces of your life now, whether you like writing, you like talking, you like teaching, you like designing equipment, facilities, you want to think about designing clothing or so much more, and weave them into a fitness career that may or may not exist yet. And last in this series, I talked with Erin Carson of Rally Sport in Boulder, and she said this.
Hey, Deborah, it's Erin. The one thing that I wish I had known before I became a trainer was it's a very fundamental business, and that developing new client relationships doesn't take a lot of in-depth study but rather it takes a level of tenacious and relentless repetition with a lot of focus. And I think that a lot of people early in their career want to just gather a bunch of information. And not that I'm against reading books, because I'm all for reading books that can make you better. But I think establishing some very, very simple things that you do very, very well, and then being willing to repeat them for the rest of your life, the rest of your professional life, is really all you need. You need to do simple things very, very well.
In my conversation with Erin, and you should know this, she's a partner in the business she serves as operating manager and personal training director in Boulder, Colorado, where she trains world-class athletes. We discussed this, what she looks for in hiring a trainer. What are early signs of trainer success in her business? What the product really is. And just FYI, you don't want to miss this. The value and the kind of feedback that you will get along the way that will help you in your fitness career if you let it. So, fitness professionals, tune in. Starting right away this week, we're going to be releasing episodes weekly with juicy links, all of the downloads and suggested reading and connections to access any of the guests who are here and get you the information about what it is they're doing and why they got here in the first place. If you've got a question already, or you have a suggestion for another Fit Pro that I should be interviewing right here, send it my way. Just leave it below the show link at fitnessmarketingmastery.com/podcast, and I would really appreciate you leaving a rating in iTunes. Check out the blog and the other podcast episodes at fitnessmarketingmastery.com, and until next time, make a difference.